Well, it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos, and reason being is because I'm overexcited for the new Studio Series figures that are coming out, well, in the process of. Yeah, we're only halfway through with the Constructicons, where we've got Scrap Metal, Hightower, Long Haul, and Rampage, but yet we still have 4 more to go. And evidently, all these figures will combine into this massive, detailed, highly posable Devastator. Yet the figures that we did get back in 09, besides the Legends class, were pretty good. However, they didn't really combine though, which was the issue. And you pretty much you had Long Haul, who was much bigger than Scavenger, and Scavenger's meant to be the torso piece. Ones that did combine and were partially up to scale were kind of shit, to be honest, and I myself bought this figure when I was a child. Cost me about 100 quid. And then pretty much be some sort of gimmick on it, wherever you press this button, it would then make a loud noise saying that it was Devastator. Shut up! So now that the intro is out the way, we can finally start with the actual review. So first of all, we'll start off with Long Haul. Get out of here! So Long Haul, he is a pretty nice figure. He's very green, very bright. I mean, I guess he's the only one that sort of fits in with G1 sort of characters. Other than the take on the arms, yeah, they do stretch out. Can move forward a bit. Legs can go out pretty far, so we can just kick you in the face. Legs can go about that far. Wheels still roll. He's got a bit of a toe bend, but it's not really much there. And again, areas of Studio Series Long Haul, just so you can sort of see how. Like, even though, yeah, like, I'm giving this figure credit, given the fact that this was made about 10 years ago, it still kind of holds up to the new guys. One bit of credit I will give, this figure at least has a Decepticon symbol, but this one, this is a sticker. It's over, take the front part out, fold that in, and it pretty much, yeah, it pretty much works as a little leg. There's a little bit of an ankle waggle, and this bed that we talked about, it covers a lot of surface area. Unfortunately, the Decepticon symbol is upside down, but just moving on. The next figure we have is Rampage. He seems like an okay dude. He's very yellow. Not really much else to say. He's solid. I can pretty much just hit him against anything. Posability is arms can go out and out again. Posability, which I'm not too sure if this counts because it doesn't say in the instructions. This could technically count as an elbow, so he could actually. Oh no. And as you notice, yes, this shoulder has been popping out very easily, but remember, this is a 10-year-old figure, so it's just the age of the figure. The treads, you can. Now, personally, I like to just do them this way because he's got more surface area, but the instructions do say you're supposed to pull these up. So he's got a bit of a jackhammer shape to him. Oh, yeah, he actually does stand. Right, yeah. It's a common thing when you're trying to present an issue to someone, and when you present the issue about the thing you want to show, it then starts to behave itself. Maybe if I just tap it, but forget it, I'll just let it pass. Pretty much the same figure, except one's like slightly bigger than the other. I say this because they both have these little exhaust parts here, both got a scoop arm, both got a hood. They've also got a Decepticon logo, both on the bottom of it. Oh, no, hang on. This one's printed on. This one is another sticker. And here he is as the left leg. Foot has like an ankle waggle, same to Long Haul. It's got the same peg, so again it will have the swivel. Unfortunately, this can still do that. I mean, I wish there was some way for this to, I don't know, maybe clip in, but A, it's only small, so we can't really Ask for miracles, and this is a 10-year-old figure, so I should shut my face. Waiting for in the Studio Series line is Overload. He's pretty much going to be the waist. So arms can go in and out. You can sort of a crunch, I guess, but that's more of the transformation. Legs don't really move forward or back. They're a lovely split, but that's part of the transformation because these are the two peg holes. Arms and torso pretty much turn into this whole part. You can just see his head sticking out there. Maybe that's why none of this is painted. And the legs pretty much disappear into the front part of the truck. And there is like a little Decepticon logo on there. I'm pretty sure when the Studio Series figures out, we're going to have to... when the Studio Series figure comes out, we're going to have to put and take these two pegs and pop them into here. Make a little click sound. There you go. And you've got about half a Devastator. You haven't really got his wrecking balls like in the movie, but hey ho, you could probably find some way of doing it. Here we go, I just zip tied his nuts between his legs. Have you guys ever tried zip tying your nuts on? Don't actually answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer if you've tried doing this. Zip tying your nuts. On to now who is the left arm, and unfortunately we're still waiting for a figure on this guy. His name is Scrapper. Construction is pretty well. It's pretty human. Oh, I guess that works. Heads can sort of move forward. No, that's a possibility. Leg can go out and can go back that far. Decent splits. There's no knees, but again, it's like they could have included one, even though his figure is this small. But whatever. And ankle moves side to side. Can do a pivot, outwards pivot. Transformation on here, again, same to Rampage, is a little bit of a car crash of limbs, but it works out alright. Wheels can roll. And that is essentially the arm. Moving on. Next figure that we have is Scavenger. He's a pretty decent dude. He's unfortunately a little bit underwhelming, because considering the fact he's actually the second smallest dude in all of the group. In fact, actually, give me a minute. Grappa feed Scavenger, he needs to bulk up! So, posability wise, head is completely fixed. Arms can move in and out. No real upward movements. He's got elbows. He can't really stand unless he's got his hands out like this. And wheels can somewhat roll. Not really. So yeah, the scoop on dude, he is pretty nice. It's very, it's pretty much just a rectangle on treads, to be honest. Sort of scoop arm can move up and down. There's a little bit of posability there. I guess you could call this an elbow. However, the sort of scoop arm itself, it's very, I don't know, it's just kind of unset. If I could just get it. Bit difficult to get on camera. Come on. There we go. Surprisingly, this fits together even though we have his nuts. Just Scrapper before, remember how he's going to be an arm. There's a little peg just here, and then that is going to peg onto one of the eye holes of the scoop arm. Just there. And then we pretty much have half a Devastator right now. Almost there. Second to last, we have Hightower, who is basically the team's like sub-humanoid pet, with his like sort of treads signifying like scorpion legs, scorpion pincers, and a scorpion tail. Neck can still go in and out. You actually have a choice of two tails. You got this long one, and then this like pathetically little hawk. Sort of legs can sort of splay in and out. Treads can sort of rotate on a ball joint, but that's more of the transformation. And his sort of arm cage can move up. Also, his actual head. You deal with it. Oh well. Kind of made a butt plug joke about this guy because technically that's his rear end, but oh well. plug that in. And then you pretty much have most of Devastator. I mean, I guess you could count as Scavenger to be the head. Oh, no, but that's why we have Mixmaster. And finally, we have who is going to be the head of Devastator. Again, we're still waiting for a Studio Series version of him. Hopefully, it'll come out in November, except for next year. I guess the figure looks alright. I mean, it's mostly all.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing.
Figure is my least favorite out of the group because pretty much like we just talked about, it's pretty much all arm. There's no shoulders. I guess those are his elbows. Well, then again, like whereabouts is his elbows, and there's like basically nearly no torso, and his head is lost in very little as it is. And as for his bum, hello. This part is on a ball joint. It can move sort of forward and back depending on how you sort of remove this. This part is on a ball joint, so I guess he could. Hang on. That looks familiar.
$1 million.
Yeah, it looks legit. Legs can go out. Get out of the way. Legs can go back. Can kind of do this right. Yeah. No fig to talk of, but most of these figures don't even have feet except for Scrap. Wheels can roll pretty well. And he is basically just going to plug right into mighty Devastator, except small and sort of weirder looking than usual. But honestly though, like the fact that these three minifigures just combine to essentially yes to this, it shouldn't really work. But I just love all the detail. It's basically kibble isn't even an issue. Bit of a hole here depending on how you look at it, but again, it's amazing that this figure even does this still today. To be honest, I'm surprised that this figure actually still stuns me, the fact that yes, this figure was made about 10 years ago. But it's mainly the torso area that I'm impressed with, and how it all, yes, combines together, and relatively looks like how it did in the movie. I mean, people will say like, "Oh, look, he has his head has his bell end head." Woo! But to be fair, that's how he looked like in the movie anyway. So, articulation-wise, the head can move side to side. It can't really... Funny thing is, if this figure was so big, it seems to look less down, and it seems to look up more. And even more up more if you want. Nah, that doesn't really count. Shoulders can move in and out. Pretty much the same posability as Scavenger. Has an elbow, but because it's all split, like I said before, both legs can swivel, no knees, and feet can move. Oh god, not really up, and they can only move down. So yeah, pretty much this figure, when it is all combined, it's not really that posable, but considering the fact that all this figure does combine, it's a miracle that it does. Devastator, can you just behave whilst you're on camera, mate? Alright, can you just stop it? It's definitely worth getting if you're sort of on the fence on it. I mean, you're pretty much getting like 7 figures that have 3 modes each, and you can get this guy on eBay for about 17 quid. I'll put a link in the description below. So that was my review on a toy that basically came out about 10 years ago. I hope you found this video enjoyable. I hope you got something out of it. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. If you want to see me in real life, you could give me a hug if you'd like to. You could give me a hug, or you could just watch my videos so I don't go hungry at night. What what message could I give to the audience? Oh yes, stay safe, peace, and have a good day. Christian Western.